Thanks for joining us on the John Mendola Show. We were driven by McCarthy Tire and Automotive Centers. Let's talk Scranton Prep girls soccer. Joining us is the head coach, Doug Knieser. Well, Doug, you've been at the program for quite some time, and right now you have some ladies that are out to a great start here in 2014.
Yeah, I'm really pleased with the girls. They put in a lot of work. We've really made a lot of strides as a team together. And I'm happy that we're playing a good, solid team game.
Well, Doug, let's talk about your soccer philosophy and being at Prep for some time now. What's it been like for you, having these young ladies come in and year out?
It's been a lot of fun for me. I really enjoy it. I've been able to build the program in a lot of ways the way I want to build it. We play a possession-based game, which is the way I think that the game should be played, and multiple girls and really pitching in and helping out, and really stressing the team part of it first.
Well, Doug, when you talk about your philosophy in soccer, let's talk a little about what you face year in and year out in the Lackawanna League and what you try to do with your young ladies from year to year as far as, whether it's passing or a lot of touches. Is it a defensive-oriented scheme?
Yeah, it's, in the Lackawanna League, we face a lot of different styles. And in a lot of ways, that's good. We play some teams that want to play the ball over the top. We play some teams that want to play possession. It's a lot of different styles, and it challenges us to react to it. One thing we've always tried to do is play our style and make the other teams adjust to us. And ours is a lot of short passes, and we've been fortunate. We've been strong in the back a lot. We've had a lot of good defenders come through the program, and that helps us out.
Let's go with that defense this year. Talk about some of the young ladies that are in position. What ladies have come back with experience from last year, returning starters, and your keeper as well?
Yeah, and in the back, Lydia Vecchio is a 3-year starter for us, and she made the All-League team last year. Jillian Paulus was a 3-year starter for us as a junior. She started during her freshman year. That's a ton of experience there. Amanda Boland's a junior that started the year for us last year on defense before she got hurt and missed the rest of the season. And then we have a freshman in Maeve Seymour playing the other outside back spot, and she's been a nice addition to our team. Getting so many good minutes out of a freshman is always a good bonus. And then in goal, Kate Patterson's been steady for us back there. She's new to the sport. It's only her second year playing the sport, and she's been steady for us in the back. Really doing a nice job.
We're talking Scranton Prep Girls Soccer here on the John Mendola Show. We are driven by McCarthy Tire and Automotive Centers. Well, Doug, as we move ahead, talk about some of the midfielders and some of the scorers at the forward position.
In our midfield, I think Casey's been really good for us. She's a girl that was an all-league defender last year, and we bumped her up and pushed her up in the midfield, and she's been solid and really gets us into our offense. Her decision-making with the ball has been fantastic. And then Liz Shoemaker's a kid that's really come on this year. She's hit some shots from distance from outside 18, and she's really doing a nice job for us. Mary Kay Cow, she's another one who's out on the wing as a forward. Has really come on and stepped up and is playing a bigger role for us this year, and she's really playing well. And then Kara Griffith is a solid player, and Kara's great with the ball at her feet, and where she can run at defenders, and she's tough to handle.
Doug, when you talk about what young ladies in northeastern Pennsylvania offer on the soccer field, it seems as if we're challenged a little bit on the state level, whether it's on the guys' side or the girls' side. And, of course, Mountain View winning a state title in the last couple of years kind of erased some of that. But what's it going to take for some of our girls, one of our teams in northeastern Pennsylvania, to kind of make a pretty good run here in soccer for the state level?
We've closed the gap. It's one thing I've seen over the years. The first few years we were not close to the state level, and we've closed the gap. The last 2 years, we've gotten through the first round of states, gotten into the quarterfinals, and it's going to take. We're right there with the teams. It's going to take a team that comes together at the right time and get some bounces to go their way. The league is not far off. We're going to start pushing some teams even further along in states.
Doug Knieser here from Scranton Prep on the John Mendola Show. We're talking about the girls soccer team. And Doug, as the season moves on here, and a great start, as you mentioned, for your young ladies and playing well, how do you feel that this season's going to go with some of the competition in the league? Tell us about some of the top teams other than Scranton Prep.
Well, we just got through a big week this week. Valley View and Abington are two of the top teams in our division. And in our division definitely comes down to us three, and we were fortunate to get through this week and with 2 victories. But we'll have to face them again, and they're both games were great games. They're going to be tough for us. And then you look into our crossover games. Delaware Valley's off to a great start. They're playing well, it seems. Walpole Pack has been strong the last couple of years. And West Wayne is off to a good start. They're playing well. So I think it's going to be competitive. It's going to be a nice season for us, and some good tough games.
Doug Knieser from Scranton Prep Girls Soccer has got a nice squad this year, and they're working hard, the young ladies. We appreciate your time and continued success.
Thank you, John.
Scranton Prep Girls Soccer here on the John Mendola Show, driven by McCarthy Tire and Automotive Centers.